Let's talk about breaking down dimensions. All right? There's only one reality. That reality is consciousness. You are the controller of consciousness. The finite and the infinite aspect, which are not separate, they are one. Okay? Time's not real. Everything is being projected by your thinking, imagining, and feeling. This is why my main pointing is awareness, watching the watcher. Because if you can't even watch thoughts or emotions, how are you going to shift dimensional expressions? How are you going to dilate or open up and bring forth a greater consciousness? We can't. All right? So dimensions are just your state of consciousness. They're how you're thinking and how you're feeling. Thoughts are electric, emotions are magnetic, and together that creates your field. That field is like a TV. It gives you a dimensional experience. So again, we don't need to go to the past. We don't need to flirt with the future, so to speak. We got to get really, really good with getting into the present moment. All right? Which just means you're aware. You're aware of that power beyond thinking and imagining. All right? And the only thing we can really say is this, it's this intuitive recognition. All right? You're not thinking, you're feeling. The higher dimensional expressions, which are more of a deeper, a broadening, a dilating, they operate on feeling. That's why we got to move away from intellectualizing this, philosophizing this, and debating this, and just embody the frequency. Because as you embody the frequency, which just means I've embodied in an idea, you will have the dimensional expression of it. And you may say, Anna, how do I embody? Well, how do you create a habit? How did you do anything? How did you learn your name? How did you learn to tie your shoes? How did you learn how to do a cartwheel? With practice and repetition. Everything is formed through repetition. Form is formed through repetition, right? That's why you can be effortlessly depressed because you repeated the depressing ideas and feeling so much, it just naturally comes out of you. The same is true for anxiety, fear, joy, love, gratitude. They've just been repeated and embodied through focus and feeling. So if you think that you're going to shift or transform without being aware or meditating, no, sir. This is not going to be given to you. It's not going to just be handed to you. Of course, when you watch these videos or you come to a satsang, I'm transmitting an energy so you can feel that consciousness. You can feel that potential within you because, of course, we're all interconnected. But you have to save yourself. You have to learn how to consciously think and consciously feel, because that's like you, like a little knitter, knitting together this cute little scarf of infinity that you're going to wear. But do you like the scarf you're wearing? Do you like the thoughts and the emotions you're using to knit? If not, toss out that yarn or thread and pick up some new, all right? Because your world, your dimensional experience is based on your ideas. It's based on the relationship you have with yourself. So this all comes back to you loving you. This all comes back to you accepting yourself so you can get the show on the road. So you can start actualizing your wisdom. All right? But if you think you can hate yourself and shift, if you think you can hate yourself and be a master of love, it's not going to work. You got to love this temple. You got to love this body. You got to love you. Service always starts with ourself. Service always starts with the temple here, with the vessel here. We fill this cup up. We open up our heart space. We adore and love and respect ourselves as source. In that way, it's easier for us to focus and naturally serve the other versions of ourselves. But start with yourself. Begin where you are and begin with watching the watcher and feeling into some gratitude and love for yourself. And keep feeling. Move away from all that heady thinking and feel into that goodness, baby. Because it's here for you now. You just got to let it in. And then naturally, your reality will shift. As within, so without. I love you. Be well.